It's you talk, baby.
You Talk family, what go on? This your boy D. I wanted to come on and tell you guys thank you to everyone, my whole entire You Talk family that's been supporting me since I started doing this bike in 2020. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you guys. And a big thank you to everyone that is signed up with your You Talk memberships. Thank you very much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I also want to say thank you and shout out to our super producer, the man himself, Mr. King Judge, KJ Production, Mr. Marquise Judge. Thank you, brother. I appreciate everything you do. I love you, brother. You already know. Also, a big thank you and shout out to our super co-host, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. You Talk family, I know y'all appreciate him, and I do as well. Shout out to Mr. Larry Frank Jr. Thank you for all that you do, brother. I love you. Let's get into it, man. Let me tell you about these three different memberships that we got going on at You Talk. The first membership is the You Talk Club. And with that membership, you will receive different loyalty badges for every month that you are a member of the You Talk family. The second membership is the You Talk VIP. And with that membership, you will receive 10% off any You Talk branded merchandise or apparel. And you will get different photos and videos whenever we're out and about. We'll be sending you different stuff. And the third membership is the You Talk Box. And with that membership, you'll receive exclusive content when we're doing special interviews with special guests. You will all have access to those interviews, and you'll get 15% off any You Talk branded merchandise or apparel. So those are your three memberships. Pick one of the three, and if you don't, it's still all good. It's all love over here at You Talk, but everybody that's got their memberships, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, like I said. So, like I said before, thank you. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the movement. Everybody stay safe, take care. And y'all know how we start every video and every show that we do. And y'all know how we end every video and every show that we do. It ain't no us without you, baby. And I'm out. We love you guys. Take care. It's You Talk.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby. NBA edition. It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby.
Larry Frank Jr., what's going on, brother? What's going on, dog? How you doing tonight? Who's that 808 Larry Frank? Who's that 808 Larry Frank? Roll with it again. My dog, You Talk family, what's going on? What's going on, You Talk family? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight on a Wednesday night? It is the second episode of You Talk, the NFL edition, man, and we gonna get into it tonight. Y'all see Larry Frank, he ready, man. He ready to go. We gonna get into it, man. But just like always, y'all know how we start every show. It ain't no us. What are you, baby?
Yeah.
Utah family change. They said, what's going on? Y'all see my dog? My dog, no, I needed that, boy. I needed that, boy. Long day. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. Shout out to my dog. I needed that, man. Shout out to the Utah family. Oh, man. Boy, somebody said the New York Giant Nation in the building. Who that is? B Savage. Shout out to
B
B
Savage.
Savage. Oh, the Giants. The Giants in the
So
building.
that's two Giants fans with Chris Kane. So Chris Kane got some backup.
Look at Chris Kane. Go Big Blue. Look at Chris Kane.
Yeah.
Shout out to James Freeman.
James Freeman in the house.
I miss my brother, man, too, man. Antonio Abner. Double A.
Yeah, Double A.
Shout out to Double A. Double A in the building, man. Shout out to Double A, man. So Larry Frank, man, let's get to this, man. James said Titans fan. Titans fans are here. There you go. He got his quarterback. He got his number 1 draft pick, man. But I got, man, Mr. Cam Ward, man. So, yeah, James, I didn't get to see him play his first game, man. So I'm interested to hear what you got to tell us, man. How did he do, man? How many reps did he get? But Larry Frank, before we get started real quick, man, how's your day, brother? How you doing, man? I'm sorry, Larry Frank. Shout out to our super producer, the man himself, Mr. KJ
Production in your building. Yes, sir.
Shout out to King Judge. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. Larry Frank, man, how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight on this Wednesday night, man? Second episode of Utah NFL Edition. Talk to me, brother.
I'm ready for the weekend. Like, I'm ready to really get this week over with, get this work week done. Just because, now that I'm older, now that I'm in my 40s, damn near pushing 50 now, because I'm on the other side of them 40s. It's just something about getting off and being off for the weekend and just, I used to want to get off for the weekend so I can just party and just run 100 miles an hour. But now it's just something about getting off on the weekend and just Saturday morning, getting up, not having nothing to do, just kicking my feet up. We got week 0 of college football. I'm just ready for the weekend, brother. Seriously.
I'm with you. No, I'm with you, bro. And it's like you say, man, now that we getting close to that 50 side, man, it's like, all you want to do is go and make your money, man, and come home. And you just don't want to be bothered. You just want to come home and chill. I think I seen you on on TikTok when you was talking about I forgot the way you said, like, man, I just want to come. We don't want to bother nobody. We don't want to be bothered. The Gen Xi generation. Like, that was so real. Like, everything you said in there. I was like, bro, I felt like you were talking to me, man. Because I'm like, man, that's just what I feel like. The older I'm getting, like, the less tolerance I get, man. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I want to stay out the way. All I want to do is go do what I do. Whatever I got going on the side, do that. Come home to my family, my wife and kids. And if I got a TV and some good food, I'm good, bro. I want to stay out of everybody's way, bro. Yeah. I'm out the way.
Yes. Facts.
So yeah, man, we're gonna get into it, man. Larry Frank, man, I'm gonna let you go first, man. Like the topic of the show tonight is week 2 preseason. Y'all see it on the screen. How did your team do? I'll let you talk about your Steelers, and I'll give a brief on my Raiders, and then we're gonna open up the line and let everybody talk about their teams and what do they think. Because we got one more preseason game. We don't have 4 games this year, man. So the season will be amongst us quick, man. So did you get a chance to watch the Steelers, man? I seen you was playing OG Kane Bucks, man. Talk to me, dog.
Bucks got us, which I'm not surprised. It's really nothing that I can really say. I mean, as I said last week, and I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna, blow a gasket. What up, Chris Kane? I'm not gonna blow a gasket. Pittsburgh is a train wreck. I detailed everything last week, and now add to that an unhappy, disgruntled, underpaid Cam Hayward. To go with everything else we got going on. I mean, Cam Hayward is underpaid and happy, while TJ Watt got the bag. Mm-hmm. But Cam Hayward, to me, has been more durable than TJ Watt over the years. But you're going to give TJ Watt the bag, and you're not going to up the ante for Cam Hayward. And you're putting money out for Aaron Rodgers. And you went and made, like I said, I'm still mad about the trade, Minka, for Jalen. I'm still mad about George Pickens being let up on. And something I didn't touch on last week, I'm mad about Najee Harris. They gave up on him. Jalen Warren. Like, it's a train wreck.
Yeah. You see it with all these organizations, man. You know, it almost reminds me of when we had, like I say, our generational player with Khalil Mike. You know, they gave him away. You know, we drafted Amari Cooper. Those are going to be the backbones of the organization. You know, like granted, Amari Cooper was hurt a little bit, but Khalil Mike was a baller. You know, made the Pro Bowl at two different positions, man, at linebacker and defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they just gave him away, but you gave Derek Carr his money. Derek Carr stayed hurt. You know, so it's like, it's just amazing, man. Now, last week we talked about Michael Parsons. Look at Michael. I don't even know if that relationship is going to be able to be salvaged. Now they're talking about basically now he may be out of there, bro. So I don't understand, man, with some of these organizations, man. I just don't, man. But yeah, my Raiders, man, we lost last week to San Francisco, man. Geno did look better. He had 2 reps, but I like our offensive coordinator the way he's using it, man. He's rolling them out the pocket because that O-line is not. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, it's still early, so I'm going to be optimistic about it, and I'll wait to see. But I just like the way he was using them on play action and letting me use his legs and, you know, getting him some easy throws. But Geno has come a long way from the Geno that I knew when he first came into the league, man. He's a natural-born leader. He's poised. His accuracy's gotten better. And, you know, I'm looking for Geno to have a good season. But the guy that really surprised me, you know, a lot of people was talking about Genty. You know, first
he had a bounce back. He had a bounce back week this week. He looked good. He looked like the Genty we saw at Boise State.
He ran hard. He almost got himself hurt on that one play. Did you see that swing up pass where he tried to challenge that safety and lowered his shoulder?
I missed
it. Hit on. Yeah, he bounced off him, and he had to go in the tent. Thank God he was okay. But you know, as a young fella, we need you on the field, man. Like, you know, you ain't got to always make the play. You know, get out of bounds. Save yourself, man. We need you. We need you all 16, 17 weeks of the season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I like the fact that he put his head down and he was trying to make a play. But don't get yourself hurt, young fella, man. But I think he had like 6 carries for like 33 yards, man. So he did real good. He scored a touchdown. You know, I think it was like our first and goal, man. He had it on 3rd down, man. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. But I'm gonna wait to see, man. We got
reset your mic, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it's scratching. Yeah.
Cardinals on Saturday at 10 o'clock. So that's our last preseason game. Who do you guys got this week?
Carolina.
You got the Panthers. Okay.
They had Carolina. They had Carolina. And the thing about it was Pittsburgh, they got down 14-0, but to me, they're in midseason form because they always do what they do. They get down and then they come back, you know. Now, Teddy Bridgewater, he just came in and he looked good, you know, for Tampa, you know. So they won with a field goal. I mean, Pittsburgh came back from a 14-0 deficit to tie it up. But, you know, I ain't putting too much, as you can, I ain't putting too much stock on wins and losses in the preseason. But I'm looking at the trajectory of things and the culture of things coming out of preseason going into the regular season, because our opening season game, our season opener is against the Jets. So I know they ain't saying much, but this is Pittsburgh. They've been known to play down. They just like Miami. They known to play down. They get a team. That's why I told you, man. Mike Tomlin, Cristobal. You know that's who he is. You know, Mario Tomlin. You know, they've been known to play down the competition. You know, they can get up there and you can beat the Ravens and split with the Ravens and play them tough, but you would get blown out by a team like the Jets. So I'm taking it one game at a time, but I'm not about to get myself all worked up. I'm upset.
What's up, Malik? Well, we're going to be doing the NBA show, man. You know, Malik, I'm a Laker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Laker. I'm going to let Larry Frank answer for himself, man. So on who his team is, I can't stand him. But it is what it is.
Yeah. And I mean, just like I've been cussing and acting a fool about Pittsburgh, I do the same thing about them Chicago Bulls. They piss me off as well.
You know, Jay Dirty, I heard about that, bro. I think I didn't actually see the fight, but I seen it was with Simmons, man. The lineman, man. I think they got into a little skirmish or something like that. I think they said that he hit him late, but
he hit Cam late,
man. Yeah, he hit Cam late. Yeah. They testing the rookie, man. They want to, that's part of the game, man. I think that it's just a little bit of rookie hazing, man, just trying to, shake him up, rough him up a little bit, man. I mean, I tell you one thing, Jay Dirty, it ain't gonna be the last time because he's gonna get that a lot, when the season starts, man. So he better get ready. So that's a part of it, bro. But we're gonna open the lines up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that happens, man, over here on the NFL live edition, man, the NFL edition, man, just like we do over there on the college football side. So the number is about to go up. If you guys want to call, feel free to call and let's hear about your team, man. We want to hear. Shout out to Ellen V, man. I think Ellen was in the chat too, man. Shout out to Ellen. Yeah, what's going on? Telephone number is 404-981-3997. The lines are open for you guys tonight. What you say, Malik? Fights and practice is a good thing. Fights and practice are a good thing. It makes you a tough physical team. Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it, Malik. That's part of it, bro. Like I say, it's not gonna be his last, man. Listen, man, he's the number one pick. You know how that go, man. He got the bag. You know what I'm saying? So, they gonna test him.
He's assuming leadership.
Say, what's up, everybody? Let's say, Larry, I'm sorry.
He's assuming leadership. He's taking leadership as a rookie. And, it's always going to be a test to see, okay, are you for real? Are you really going to be this leader of the team? But, I can't lie. I'm biased because, he was with Miami last year. I'm damn biased. But I think, putting my bias aside, I think the DNA of Cam Ward is we saw what he came in and did for Miami. And I think he's going to do the same thing for Tennessee. He's a leader. And he's the type of leader that you want. I saw an excerpt that said Cam Ward. What's up, Mr. Brock? I saw an excerpt that said Cam Ward goes to practice, goes home, doesn't do social media, talks to his mom, his dad, his sister, and his dog. You can't get no better than that.
And still stay at home. And still stays at home with his mom. That's discipline. And that's one thing I admire and I respect about that young man because, like you say, even when he can't, I was one of the ones, I'm not even finna sit here and lie, y'all. I was one of the ones when Miami got him in the portal. I was like, I was a Ja'Cory Brown fan. Yep. And I was like, man, I hope he don't come in here. I thought he was going to come in trying to be big-headed and, just I didn't like the situation because I was high on Ja'Cory Brown. But he turned out, man, to be a great leader, a great player, man. He put the work in, man, and he was worth everything, every penny that Miami gave him. Yep. So, and I even like the fact that personality, that attitude, that leadership, it carried over to the next level. And it seemed like he's still being disciplined and he's not gotten arrogance because he was a number one pick and he's still trying to put the work in to get better. So I love that about him and I love what I'm hearing. Of course, we're going to be rooting for him because he was a Cane and we want to see him do good. Okay, we got a call. And this is our brother, man. This is our brother, man. James Freeman is in the building, man. Shout out to James Freeman.
Hey guys, great job. Another show this week, the second week, talking some NFL, man. And, Larry, I almost feel like you and me are kind of in the same boat this season, that we're banking on a college football team that hasn't really done much for us. And our NFL teams, we're just hoping that maybe they might make the playoffs, if a couple of pieces work out and so forth. It's just kind of really disheartening, but if you look at it as a whole, you see so many NFL teams. I almost feel like it's the same guys, like we hope that our teams do better, but it really starts at the top, man. You look at some of these organizations, they're good with the general managers and, the good coaches, the owners that actually allocate money correctly. I don't even know what Jerry Jones is doing over there with the Cowboys, to be absolutely honest with you. But like what we talked about privately is I think that he's so pretty much given up hope that they're going to do anything. He still wants to stay relevant by, holding out money from star players just to say, oh, I'm still Jerry Jones or whatever, just so anybody talks about him. But, enough about them fools. But, as far as Cam Ward with the Titans, man, I'm so excited because truth be told, Titans needed something. I mean, you talk about poor leadership. I mean, I don't know what Rand Carthon was doing there with the Titans. I know he was a backup at the Florida Gators for a while, at running back, and I guess he maybe made the league. I don't know, but somebody found him to be an executive and in terms of player personnel, and I just can't believe that the Titans got that bad in so little time. And hopefully Cam Ward will be the start of something. I even took a chance with him with like a late 15th round pick for a backup quarterback in my fantasy draft last Saturday. So maybe I got my Miami Tennessee Titans blinders on, but I'm excited about that. But one thing I wanted to ask you guys, do you think that do you miss the 4 preseason games, since we're talking about preseason football? And I'm going to tell you why. Because realistically, we knew who was going to make the team. We knew the starters that were good and everything like that. And maybe you got to see them a little bit. But let's be real. I mean, after seeing what happened over the past few years, they limited it to 3 games because they didn't want these guys to get hurt. You've seen some star players get hurt on freak things in these meaningless games. But here's what the point of it is. I almost feel that realistically, those were for the players that maybe would have maybe made a name for themselves. And if there is a major injury when the season counts, you at least know what they could maybe bring to you, and you call them up that way. And I think with the loss of that extra game, you don't have that, and you have people that are scrambling. And I guess maybe that people don't want to stay in shape when their number's not called, if they're just on the practice squad or anything like that. What are your thoughts on that, guys? So just curious.
You can go first, Larry.
I like it. I like one less preseason game because you got guys every year that are on the fence. And I think it puts a little bit more pressure on those guys that are on the fence to try to step up and show their worth to try to make the team. I also like it because, let's just be honest, preseason, as you said earlier, you already have a good idea who your starters are going to be. You know where you're going. Preseason to me is more to measure your backups, to see what you got in the backup role, because you know you're starting quarterbacks, starting running backs, receivers, blah, blah, blah. So I think it gives a little bit more competition to all the other guys that are trying to solidify a roster spot. They want to make that cut. And it also puts a little bit more oomph onto your second and third stringers, because they realize, okay, I need to make an impression to make sure that I have a place, behind these starters. So I like it. I think it juices up the competition just that much. And let's be honest, preseason sucks. So one less game, overall, I'm good with it.
But I would have to agree with him too, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you got guys that you definitely want to evaluate, like he was saying, like both of you guys said, the backups, and especially your backup quarterback. My thing is one less game closer to the first game, real game. For me, James Freeman, hurry up and get it on out the way. Evaluate who you're going to evaluate, because like you said, you already know who's going to make the team. And plus, the starters don't even play in the preseason anyways. And I don't want any excuses saying that. Yeah, let's hurry up and get it on out the way. Let's get to the real season. Let's get to the regular season, man. And that's my take on it, bro. That's me.
No, that's totally fair. And I definitely see your all point. And this or what have you. You know how that 4th preseason game kind of got lost in the shuffle there when the college football season started, and then at the bottom ESPN ticker you saw who got cut or whatever, the marquee names that made. I mean, it's almost like they've made it even more incognito now or whatever. Like if you don't see that guy on the team, he's not there anymore. A couple more things before I let some other guys call in. To go on. I don't really get to watch the sports shows as much as I used to now with my new schedule being at work so early and everything like that. But I saw a little blurb or something that, is it true that the Browns are really considering, I guess, starting Joe Flacco or what have you like that? I saw something about Stephen A. Smith going off on it. And so
Stallion. Ain't no consideration. They made it official. He's the starter.
Official, yes.
They made it official. So you see, that's how out of the loop I am sometimes with missing out on what's announced on these morning shows. But the point I'm trying to make is this. Think about if you're a Cleveland Browns fan right now, okay? Whether you support Shador, whether you don't like him, whether you like Dylan Gabriel. Okay, you spent 2 precious draft picks on a quarterback. Okay, that's like old school fantasy football when your first two picks were like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, just because you wanted to be cute or something like that. But you can't play both of them. Okay, and here this organization that has just absolutely just wasted careers. We've seen great players get drafted there, and just absolutely nothing good happened to them. Freak injuries. Mm-hmm. And here you're not even playing either of these two boys. And one of them was sitting there at the Heisman Trophy presentation and set all kind of records for Oregon. And think about all the quarterbacks that were there for Oregon. Maybe he was a little bit undersized, but the kid was a winner, man. Oregon has the season they do because of him. Mm-hmm. And then you look at Shedeur. I mean, man, Colorado would be nothing without Shedeur. And some of the throws he made running for his life back there behind the offensive line that Deion tried his best to put together with NIL money and what they could get over there, and he still made plays. Mm-hmm. But the point I'm trying to make is that you wasted two precious draft picks on these boys, and they're just sitting there, and you're going to go with Flacco, who, has had a very decent career, but at the same time, man, hang it up, dude. I mean, what are you trying to do at this point? I mean, I felt bad for Marino all those years. He kept trying, and just more and more of his body suffered because of it. He was like robo quarterback back there and still couldn't run pretty much. And realistically, that's what you're dealing with the Browns and so forth. So just think about if you're a Browns fan right now, how frustrating that is, especially when you do have the Bengals, the Steelers, and the Ravens who have had much more success, especially with the Bengals just making a Super Bowl a couple years ago. So, and then on the other flip side, look at some of these other teams, guys, that I just feel are just habitual losers. I mean, the Dolphins, I mean, I used to love them a long time ago when I lived in Miami, but after they did Shula dirty and all that, I mean, they're cursed. And realistically, if you're a Dolphins fan, Tua Tagovailoa is one hit away from, Quinn Ewers being your starting quarterback. I mean, and think about that. And think about that. And here, the Patriots are rebuilding. The Jets have been shit for so many years. And your arch rival, the Bills, have arguably one of the toughest teams, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And it's looking like your coach is probably going to be one of the first ones fired. If you're asking a question on one of your shows coming up when the season actually starts, Devin, and you ask, who's the first coach that's going to be fired? Put Mike McDaniel. That's who I'm rolling the die on right away. Honestly.
You say overrated James.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, and he can keep trying to look like Adam Sandler in that movie with the Jewish mobster that steals the jewelry. I mean, he got some makeover back there. The motherfucker still can't coach, and he makes decisions. I mean, he can't. He's a little pencil dick nerd, and literally a fool on the sideline. I mean, he really does. And I feel for any Dolphins fan that continues to support that team after so many years or what have you like that, honestly, and the merchandise and all that. It's just horrendous, especially the prices for NFL games, please. So, but I'm kind of at a loss of who I'm thinking right now because, you don't know how the season's going to go. Somebody can get hot. Somebody, how some of these games are going to get called. Injuries happen. I feel like more and more injuries are really happening to certain players, and I don't know what is that behind because I feel that they've even tried to nullify the game to where, you're not getting injured on special teams anymore with this new kickoff rule. There's all, but it's still not making sense that these guys have the best equipment now prior to what used to be used. And it's almost like, I don't know why these soft tissue injuries seem to be happening. And of course it really messes the trajectory of certain teams. But if I had to have, if somebody put a gun to my head and said, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl come February? I mean, I really like the Eagles to get back there from the NFC. I really do. And, I think the Bills get there this year. I really do from the AFC standpoint. I mean, they have, I think they get 6 easy wins with the division opponents that they have. They'll be fresh as a daisy, might even have the best record because let's face it, I think that the most underrated division is where your Raiders play, Devin. Honestly, I think that division is the toughest from top to bottom. Harbaugh's got the Chargers at least being talked about. The Raiders have shown improvement, and I think they're going to have a pretty good year this year. The Chiefs are the Chiefs, but I think they're on their downward sprint. I really believe that.
And the Broncos up too, as much as I hate them.
Yep, and the Broncos. I mean, you can't argue the Broncos with what they've got. I mean, so I'm just saying that there's a possibility that 3 teams, because now you get 7. It's not the 6 anymore, but you could get 7 of the 7 NFL playoff teams from the AFC. 3 of them, I predict, are going to come from that division and so forth. So, one last shot at the Gators, by the way. How about Anthony Richardson getting all that money and he's still backing up somebody? How great is that?
Yeah, and now he's saying he want to be traded. Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, man.
The Colts, man, they don't know how good they had it when they had Peyton and all that. And I know it didn't work out with Andrew Luck, but I'll tell you one thing. If I'm Shedeur Sanders or someone or like Dylan Gabriel, I almost asked the Browns trade my ass over there because you could walk over there and start for the damn Colts and look at what you have to go up against there. A Titans team that's rebuilding, a Jaguars team that is still banking on Sunshine doing something, and now they're hoping Travis Hunter helps, whether it's wide receiver or cornerback. I mean, and then the Texans, they're looking good with Stroud and everything, but they seem to not always get over the hump when it really counts in the playoff game. So there's a quarterback spot there for the Colts. It's just what you want to do with it and how you build around it. But, guys, taking up a lot of time. I hope everybody enjoys the preseason. And real quick, I don't know if you saw my comment earlier, what I said. A lot of big high school football games this weekend, obviously on the ESPN showcase and everything. The stars of tomorrow that won't be committing to Mario Cristobal in Miami. I'm out. Love you guys.
All right, Stallion.
Hey, we're going to have to get that back.
It's Utah, baby.
Hey, look at Mike. Mike say taking a shot at my Jags.
Well, you know, Mike and Stallion got a little heat going back to the Utah show, if you remember, man. So yeah,
for real?
Yeah, that was Mike. Mike was the one that questioned Stallion's fanhood of the U and made Stallion go off when we had him live on with us after the high school game.
Right. That was my. I didn't even remember who that was. What's up, Mike? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah. But no, James made a lot of good points, though, man. Like, like I said, the Raiders, the record is speak for how tough they were. And shout out to the Juice, man. Yeah, we need more depth. The Juice, I see you comment, man. We do, man, because after the first screen, man,
reset it, bro.
D-line, man, the D-line. And the O-line, man, we need depth at those 2 positions, man, because after the first string leg break, but they look bad, bro. They look bad, bro. But James, my bad, Mike. Yeah, we got to reset, man. I got to change out the mic, man. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry about that, y'all.
Do it again, bro. It went right back to doing it again. It's a doggone
mic check. Mic check.
You good
mic
now.
Check.
You good now. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all just let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Thanks, Mike. Y'all let me know what's going on, man. Sometime whenever we're talking, I can't hear. Thank you, Larry Frank. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
But yeah, bro. Like you say, man, like they got all of the new technology, and these guys, man, they still get hurt, man. When we look at the guys that we watched coming up, man, like they didn't have what they have now. They just steady making the game softer and softer and softer, man. Like I still watch it because I'm a fan of the game, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, man? But it ain't the same, bro. It's hard to watch sometimes, though, Larry Frank.
It is. I mean, I can remember, being a teenager in my early adult years. Sundays were for NFL. Saturdays were for college. Sundays were for NFL. And after church, we go get something to eat, and we rushing home. And I'm catching the second half of the first game. I'm catching the 3:00 game. I'm checking out the Sunday night game. And we were sitting on the couch, all night. And then I'm watching the highlight shows after the game. I'm watching ESPN till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, knowing I got to get up early to go to work. But, yeah, the game is not the same anymore. Very different.
Right. It is, man. No, Malik, I agree with you, too, man. I can't even argue with you on that, man. Like I say, we're going to have to show improvement on the offense, man, because it was terrible last year. Like I said, Geno was an upgrade, but I still feel like, it's the Chargers and it's the Chiefs, especially the Chiefs. Those are the 2 at the top of the division. Like I say, we were tough last year defensively, but we couldn't move the football last year with the quarterbacks that Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. So, I still don't like. I like Jacoby Myers at wide receiver, but we don't have a lot of weapons. I like the young kid from Tennessee, Dante Thornton, but again, we got Philip Dorsett that used to play at the U, but somebody from that wide receiver room is going to have to step up because we don't have any playmakers on the outside. We don't have anybody that's proven. So we'll see how it go, man. Definitely, man. The lines are still open. Telephone number is 404-981-3997 if you want to call up here and talk about your team. Larry Frank, man, if you want to plug what we got going on, man, next week, man, you can plug that, man, while we waiting on somebody you guys still want to call up, man. This is the second show, episode 2 of the NFL U-Talk edition, man. You on with Larry Frank and D.
Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
Let's get the next couple of shows out the way. Obviously, Friday night, U-Talk will be back talking Miami Hurricanes, and Monday we will come back. Oh, speaking of which, what's our topic Friday night? What are we talking about? We're talking about
what is the topic Friday?
Is it the Notre Dame game?
Yes. If it was up to you, what would be your game plan for victory against the Fighting Irish? Okay. We want to know, what would you do? What are the keys to winning, to getting this W for the first game of the season? So if you was the coach, what would be your game plan to get us that W? Go ahead, Larry Frank.
Well, hopefully Mario Cristobal will be watching so he can take some damn ideas, because we know how we do. Anyway, let me not get started. Let me chill out. Monday night, Real Talk. Part 2 of our show from last week, marriage, surviving, thriving, or is it time to leave? We had such good feedback off of that show, such good participation. They wanted a part 2, so you know what? We're going to give y'all a part 2. So join us for that. Wednesday, obviously, we'll come back with another NFL show next week. And Thursday, we can't tell you who we got, but we got somebody big. Let me repeat, we got somebody big. I am going on record to say, and y'all know, if y'all been rocking with us on U-Talk, we've had some very good guests, man. We've had Santana Moss, we've had Clinton Portis, we've had Brett Romberg, we've had Kid from Kid and Play, we've had Tommy Davidson, we've had Ben True, we've had all kinds of guests on U-Talk. But listen to me when I tell you, I put this on my mama.
Ellie, you know damn well we ain't finna say nothing.
We're not about to drop the name. We're not about to drop the name.
Sis. We love you, and you know you are our sister, but you know you ain't getting it right now, Ellie. So go on and put the laughing emojis in there. I know that's coming next.
Exactly. Go ahead and put the laughing emojis. We're not going to tell you who it is, but all I will tell you, the guest that we have a week from tomorrow will be, to this point, to this date, the biggest guest that we have ever had on U-Talk. And I just named some big ones. Now, you want to know who we got? Yeah. I give you an A for effort. D, is it safe for me to say worldwide known, worldwide recognized?
You can say
worldwide. Worldwide. This is huge. As a matter of fact, it's so huge. Let's just say this person that we got, you've seen them on your television over the years.
And that's all y'all need to know. That's enough.
And that's all y'all gonna get. That's all y'all gonna get. And I'm leaving it at that.
That's it. If you want to know, like I
said, LNV guessed it. We got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. God damn it, LNV figured it out.
She said The Rock. That got to be one of her guys. She
damn. Like The Rock. She broke it.
LNV, no, it ain't The Rock, baby. No, we ain't answering no more questions about it. We want to see you guys next Thursday. Yes, definitely. It's definitely. You've been with U-Talk from day one. There's been people coming on, man. You see my uncle said.
Boy, now come on, Uncle George. Now TVD better not bring his ass over here to U-Talk. TVD bring his ass over here, man. Like I say, man, I think we all gonna cuss his ass out.
You're right. I can't, man. Where he at this year? I think he over there with my boy Rhett Cut the Check.
He up there in Dallas with Rhett Cut the Check. He at SMU.
He at SMU. The went to Wisconsin, left Wisconsin, now he at SMU. Yep. Yes, man. We want you guys to be locked in. And like I say, it's some other things that may be going on this weekend as well that we're going to be asking you guys to do. So once we get all of the details finalized and official, there'll be an announcement coming. So I need you guys to stay tuned. Check everything. You Talk Sports Show on TikTok, You Talk Sports Show on Instagram, You Talk Sports Show on Facebook. So as soon as we get this other thing going, we will let you guys know what's about to happen. Definitely. But say, Malik, my Hurricanes, if they beat Florida and Notre Dame, I don't want us to think we made it. The job is finished. We got to start stepping on these roads. ACC, yes, that's the goal. That's our problem. You're absolutely right. We losing to the teams that we should be beating. You're absolutely right. I like Georgia Tech. I like damn Syracuse up 21 points. Wait, we agree with you 100%, Malik. Definitely. Shout out to Katie Allman. She in the building for standing us up. We still love you.
Yeah.
But you dogged us real good. You dogged your brothers real good last week.
You did us bad. You did us bad. But
I ain't never seen nobody that can drive, Larry Frank, and say that they can't talk right now, but texting their ass off on the freeway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never. I mean, she is special, Larry Frank. This is our sister. She is good. She's a good one, Frank. I mean, just stood us up. Frank, man. But
yeah,
I have a night class this semester. Oh, yeah, you get it done, man. We want all A's too. We want to see your report card.
Yeah.
We want to see
if you get C, if you get a D or F, don't blame you talking. It ain't our fault. So handle your business.
Right. All the texting and over here on the show, man, they're all going off on your first cousin Mario.
Matter of fact, guess what? At the end of the day, you better damn well not be in class looking at your phone playing on YouTube. Don't blame us.
That part. Get your work, Katie. Oh, if you want something on this. Yeah, definitely. We're talking back on Friday. And we want to know.
Reset it, bro. Reset it.
Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I don't think y'all got nothing else to talk about tonight. It's the second show. We're going to keep on doing this show just like we do every other show. We're going to push it. We're going to build it up like we did the Hurricane show. We're going to keep doing it, man. So as week goes by, week by week, we're going to also, again, I'm going to put the email up. And if you guys have a topic that you want to talk about, feel free to email us at utalksportshow@gmail.com.
Yep.
Any topics that you want to talk about, email us. Hey, we'll talk about it. The goal is to grow the show. The goal is, man, like I say, we're not a one-trick pony over here. We talk about all things, man. When the NBA season starts, we got the NBA edition coming as well, man. So Lakers all day, get ready. It's coming. Soon as preseason start, we're going to be on the NBA too. So, but yeah, Larry Frank, man, I think hold on. What did Katie say? I read 2 cars. I have to concentrate when I drive. I was texting when I stopped. Yeah, whatever.
Well, you sure must have been parked a lot because your ass was texting your ass. So
she never get home that night. Did that the case, did Larry Frank?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, listen, man. We don't went for 43, Larry Frank, man. We gave him some quick, man. I think that everybody, whoever was in the chat, I think they done. Them Canes, them Bills in the house, y'all.
Mafia.
The Bills Mafia, them Canes Harris in the building, man.
Even though Chicago beat the hell out of them the other day.
Oh, they did?
38-0.
How Caleb look? Did they play him?
Yeah, they played him. I didn't see, but I saw highlights of it. But yeah, it was ugly. But it's preseason, so you can't put nothing into that.
Yeah, let me say, I can't wait to get this last game over with on Saturday, bro. I cannot wait, man. And y'all, we are a little over a week away, man, for the first game of the season with our Miami Hurricanes, man. So,
yeah.
Boy, that Saturday, that whole weekend, man, they got a plethora of games, man. Larry Frank, oh my God, boy. We talk about, man, just being in our own little zone, man, staying out of the way, man. That's going to be gravy next week, bro. Oh my God, I ain't going nowhere, Frank.
No. And nobody better not call me. Don't bother me. Ask me for nothing. Bro, opening weekend. Well, this is technically opening weekend coming up. Week 0. You got some little nickel and dime games. But the real opening weekend, week 1, you got 3 top 10 matchups. 3 of them, including first time ever 1 versus 2. That's
Texas
crazy.
and Ohio playing, ain't they?
That's 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
You got number 9 LSU playing number 6 Clemson, and you got number 10 Miami playing number 5 Notre Dame. So you got 3 top 10 matchups in week 1. I don't ever remember having no kind of like that.
Yeah, and a lot of people were saying that they didn't like those type of games, man, being played so early. But I always told you, me too, because I don't want to have to get my hopes up, man. I want to see what we got, man, coming out the gate. You know, I mean, you should be ready. You know. Summer practice, spring practice. This is what you do it for. You know what I'm saying? So
and Notre Dame named their quarterback too.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they named the starter.
Who is it? Is he a freshman? What is he?
He ain't got much experience. I forgot his name. I read it earlier. Carr, maybe CJ Carr. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Also, he's a freshman.
I believe he's a redshirt freshman.
Oh.
Yeah, I was reading it up. He's a redshirt freshman. CJ Carr. Yep, CJ Carr. He got named. Okay. He got named as the starter. So he's got limited reps in game. So we'll go over that Friday night with the topic of how Miami needs to beat them. I'll give you my prognosis on that as well.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here, man. Like I say, man, we're gonna come back on Friday night, y'all. So go ahead, Frank. I'm gonna let you do your close out of the night. Get us out of here.
Hey, look, as I always say, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of the show. Be careful. Have a good Thursday, and God's spare. We'll see you in 48 hours.
See you in 48 hours, man. We love you guys, man. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to continue to come with it. We're going to grow the NFL live show. This is episode 2, and we're going to see you guys back on Friday. Thank you to everybody that joined tonight. We appreciate the support like always. We love you guys, and y'all stay safe until Friday. Stay safe always, but definitely we want to see you back on Friday. So y'all know how we start every show that we do, and y'all know how we end every show that we do. It ain't no us without you, baby.
Without you, baby.
We out. This girl here, she would not stop texting and do your damn work, girl. That would be get her. Real quick. Yeah.
Oh, she doing her thing. She in a whole nother country right now.
Yeah, we got her. Yeah, she balling actually a little too hard. I talked to her. She needed to hurry and bring her ass on bike. I told her she better bring me some bike from over there too. Go ahead, Fred. What you was gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say with Miss Katie. Miss Katie been flexing on Facebook.
What you saying?
You like a photo shoot? Miss Katie been up there putting all kind of pictures up there, stunting and showing off and all of that. I said, okay, all right, little sis thinks she a model. All right, I see you.
She better be studying all that flexing, man.
Yep. I bet you she put them pictures up while she was driving.
Let me go, man.
I'm petty. I don't give a shit.
We love y'all, man. Y'all take care, man. Y'all already know what it is over here, man. Take it easy, man. As always, if you ever forget, remember, it's you talk, y'all. We love y'all.
You talk, baby.
Stupid, man. No sense, bro. No sense, dog. You ain't got no sense, bro. We out of here, y'all. Love y'all. That's Larry Frank. Oh, what is this?